Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 820. Is it 20th already? Man. Anyway, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter as Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. With Bull City Hangout, though, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link. On the Facebook side, join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, even promote your business. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I actually wasn't going to do the show today because I'm still coughing, getting over this summer cold, and I decided, no, my voice isn't good enough for the show. But I decided at the last minute, I'll give it a try anyway. So I think as long as I stay hydrated, I should be able to get through the show well, at least well enough. Okay, so let's start out with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. So I think I can get through it. So I'm just going to point out, especially because tomorrow is supposed to be rainy, that you might want to curl up with the Durham Skywriter over the weekend, sometime during the weekend, and then just check out the word page and look at the different programs and services that are being offered by local nonprofits, the city of Durham, and also Durham County. For example, you can get your water bill, you can get help with your water bill, and there's all kinds of different ways to get help, and also different ways to help if you like to volunteer. So just check that out at your convenience. The word page, go to durhamskywriter.com, scroll down or click on the word page. Also, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6 today. And of course, Bragtown does not open on the weekend. Also, with it being the weekend, those of you who are active in your churches, church administration, let me just scroll down here. You might want to get together with your folks and talk about the fact that the North Carolina Council of Churches, and I do need to point out, this is not just for Christian churches. This is for masjids, temples, etc., houses of faith, so to speak. So there's money being given away. It's not easy, but there are grants available for congregations that want to help their communities deal with certain issues. And I will tell you what some of the issues are that they want to see addressed. Tobacco prevention, healthy eating, increasing physical activity, mental health, HIV, healthy aging, and the drug overdose crisis. So you can choose any one of those. Put together some programming. I think White Rock, they had some really great programming on healthy eating, nutrition, etc. And I think they might have gotten one of these grants. But anyway, they really did a wonderful job a couple of years ago. So try to get one of these grants. And in fact, let me just point out that there are many grants for congregations that are working, by themselves to do this programming that you'll come up with. And then there's community grants where 3 congregations get together and work on a program together for their communities. And I think you can get up to $5,000. And then there is the BIPOC, Black, Brown, Indigenous, People of Color, mental health grants for those populations that serve those communities. Okay, and the grants for that, and again, it's the BIPOC mental health grants. So this is for helping your community get through COVID. So the grants are between $5,000 and $10,000. So definitely, if you're with your folks this weekend, start talking about putting together some programming and applying for one or two of these grants. All righty, let's see. And just to let you know, Wester Auction and Realty, they're back. I'm saying back. I tend to only announce auctions that are dealing with Durham. Wester actually deals with the entire state, and they auction off, like they're the ones who auctioned off the items left behind when Northgate Mall closed. So they're back in terms of dealing with a Durham business. So there's going to be an online auction of the items in the Trosa's storage vaults. I have no idea what that might be. If you're curious, the auction will be held in a couple of weeks on Sunday, September 11th. You can get a sneak peek on site on Friday, the 9th. And just, if you're curious, you can actually put in your bids now or you can just wait to see what you'll be bidding on and then put in your bid, because the auction's going to be on a Sunday. Okay, so just check that out. Let me know if you're interested in that. That sounds interesting. And let's go to the NeighborGoodies page next. I already congratulated Al Strong, trumpeter Al Strong. He exceeded his goal when he had his Kickstarter campaign. As you probably know, he's putting out a new album, Love Stronger, and I guess it's coming out real soon. He needed the money to help with like the technical administrative side of putting out the album, the licensing and that sort of thing. So congratulations, Al. Another musician I'd like to congratulate is Nicholas Cole. He's not a Durhamite, but he was on my show uh, some years ago when he was a mere lad. Now he's in his 20s, and he is burning up the charts in smooth jazz area. He has a new hit out, and I do have the YouTube video, and it's called All the Way. In fact, I played it yesterday when I was DJing at the downtown bus station, and people loved it. They were definitely bobbing their heads to it. So congratulations again to Nicholas Cole. He's in Goldsboro. It's not too far away. So yeah, so check out his album. And the single again is called All the Way. All righty, let's now go to the health page, to your health. Let's see. I do have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates, of course. And let's see where we can go today to get a free test. We can go to the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2000 Chapel Hill Road, over there by the Scrap Exchange until 5:30. It's a drive-through. You don't even have to leave your vehicle. We grab some more water, getting my voice back together. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I heard that in Japan they drink warm water first thing in the morning, which I think is a good. We're used to having everything on ice, but warm water. I'm actually drinking warm water, and it's very soothing. All righty. Let us now go. Where am I? Health page. Yes, Blood Connections having a blood drive. Let's look at that. Let's scroll down. Blood Connection is having a blood drive, and that is, let's see, tomorrow at Best Buy, 5454 New Hope Commons Drive. That's going to be tomorrow from 11 until 4. So if you could help, they would greatly appreciate that. Uh-oh. trying to keep from coughing. So while you're out and about this weekend, I think they're open for another couple of hours, but Hershey Pharmacy in the Woodcroft Shopping Center, they're giving away, let me see there it is. They are giving these away, child print ID kits. You need one per child. We're hoping nothing ever happens to your child, but anyway, this is a good way to compile information on your child's appearance, et cetera, fingerprints. And it's really well thought out and well designed. So you can pick one up for free or several, depending on how many kids you have. And Hershey Pharmacy is giving them away all month or while supplies last. And again, Woodcroft Shopping Center on Hope Valley Road. So definitely check that out as school starts real soon. Okay, now let's go to the sports page, Sportin Life. And what I'm going to point out is that Durham softball is back. It's a really clever way of getting money, gathering funds for local nonprofits. So the local nonprofits are like represented by volunteers who play in their name. They play softball games. And then that's a great way to earn money, again, for our local nonprofits. So let's see who's playing tomorrow. They play at Pineywood Park over there by, what is that? Let me get the address. Pineywood Park, 400 East Woodcroft Parkway. Okay. So playing tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Meals on Wheels of Durham versus, I have to be careful, Girls on the Run of the Triangle. And then Central Piedmont Community Action of North Carolina versus the North Carolina Fallen Firefighters Foundation. Josh's Hope versus Crayons to Calculators. By the way, Crayons to Calculators are always, school starts soon. This is a great way to help teachers not pay out of pocket for their students' school supplies, so help them out. Anyway, Josh's Hope versus Crayons to Calculators, Porch Durham versus Don't Waste Durham, South Durham Little League versus Housing for New Hope, Miracle League of the Triangle versus the American Protection Society of Durham, also known as APS, and Swing Pals versus Vets to Vets United. So that should be lots of fun. It's free to attend the games, and they're really fun. And when I went there, I think it was last year, I dropped by, and Willie Bull was there. Boy, was that fun. Everybody loves Willie Bull. Okay. Now, let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the last page. I'm trying to keep this show a little bit shorter than normal because of my voice. I don't want to wear it out. And if you have any suggestions as to how I can get my voice back, I would really appreciate that. I know drinking warm water is keeping me hydrated, but I really need to do better. It's been a whole week. Actually, almost 2 weeks, because last week I had to skip doing Bull City Hangout for 3 days. Anyway, no more complaining. Let's just scroll down to 20 and tell you what's happening. So, of course, going on right now is the Durham Farmers Market, and they will be in Durham Central Park until noon. Then the Durham Craft Market, they're also in Durham Central Park until noon. The South Durham Farmers Market, south on Highway 55, and the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center until noon. The Old North State Jam, they're having their weekly outdoor jam. This is going to be they're playing right now until noon at Esmeralda's Cafe, North Point Shopping Center over there by Dollar Tree. And then if you're parents, grandparents, pay attention. In fact, you might want to grab your child and leave now. The Salvation Army of Durham, they're hosting their annual backpack giveaway at Eastway Elementary School right now, 10 until noon, 610 North Alston Avenue. The students can pick up free school supplies and backpacks. They're going to have music, face painting, STEM activities, science and technology activities. They're going to have the bouncy houses. They're going to have food, the Durham Fire Department, Durham Police Department, and Willie Bull, of course. I just mentioned him, the Durham Bulls mascot. So it's going to be a really, really fun morning. It's 10 until noon going on right now at Eastway Elementary School. All right. Later on this afternoon, the LGBT Center of Raleigh, they're hosting the Triangle Autism discussion, and this is online. Today's topic is intersectionality. Not sure what that means. I'll have to look that up. That's from 4:30 until 6 this afternoon. You don't have to be a member of the LGBT community. They are the hosts, and they're very welcoming. So again, today's topic, intersectionality. It is an online discussion. And this is for people who you don't have to be like professionally diagnosed. You can be self-diagnosed as well. So it's the Triangle Autism discussion. All right. Charlie McNeil, he's going to be playing some Southern and contemporary gospel in a free concert given at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House. That's the Christian music venue in St. Paul United Methodist Church, 2700 North Roxborough Street. It's free. The music starts at 7:30. If you'd like to make a donation, they won't turn that away. Also, the Jambalaya Soul Slams Paper Thin Poetry Slam 4 is going to be held tonight in person at the Hayti Heritage Center on Fayetteville and Lakewood Streets. This is going to be from 8 until 10:30, so sort of a late night sort of event. Well, not late night, but nighttime event. So it's really cool. So participants have to have their poems printed out on paper today. So no phones, no performing by memory. So I don't know why they do this. I guess it's just good practice. It's really interesting. Or discipline, maybe that's it. So anyway, attendance will be limited. They won't let just everybody in. You do have to get your ticket in advance. It is $10. And I do have the link for you to get your ticket online and then go in person. I do want to point out that the Jambalaya Poetry Slam is supported by the North Carolina Arts Council, and that is a division of the North Carolina Department of Natural and Cultural Resources. Also tonight, if you're out late, Durham Parks and Recreation, their Rock the Park movie series will feature Love and Basketball, a very popular movie that came out in 2000. It's rated PG-13, came out in 2000. It's a sports drama, and it's tonight from 8:30 until 10:30. So that should be really fun. So don't forget your lawn chairs. If you're going to have your blankets, you might want to have a plastic tarp underneath just in case the ground is still wet, and it probably is. So again, it's free. And as you know, wherever there's people, there's food trucks. So take a few dollars in case you get a little hungry. You want to have a little snack as you enjoy a great movie. Now, tomorrow, there's going to be a Hope Animal Rescue fundraiser and adoption event hosted by Glass Jug. It's going to be held at 5410 Highway 55. So check that out if you're on the lookout for a new pet. That's tomorrow from 1 until 3. Project 300 has come to a close. I don't think they're accepting sneakers anymore. This is where we donate sneakers to RNS Sports. And it's really a great program to help young people, low-income young people, pre-K through high school, look really sharp on the first day of school with a pair of brand new, snazzy sneakers. So even though it's come to a close, the giveaway is tomorrow. So if you need sneakers for your kids, then tomorrow is going to be held from 3 until 6 at Rogers Herb Middle School, 911 West Cornwallis Road. Now, even though it's from 3 until 6, they do want people to register. It's not a free-for-all. You just can't run forward and grab a pair of size 5 or whatever. So you do have to register. And they do suggest that you get there early because there are a lot of people in need. And of course, free sneaks, right? So they're going to start signing up people at 2:45. So try to get there early. Again, it's at Rogers Herb tomorrow, and it is the Project 300 sneaker giveaway. And thumbs up to Mr. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Johnson for doing this for the kids. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful program. All right, now tomorrow, Alan Friedman and Amelia Posner-Hess, they're going to be co-hosting the Light a Candle, a concert to prevent gun violence. This is going to be at Judea Reformed Congregation, also on Cornwallis. This is going to be at 1933 West Cornwallis Road. And this starts at 4 o'clock, where SONAM, stands for Singers of New and Ancient Music. That sounds intriguing right there. There's going to be members also of the Judea Reformed Congregation singing, and also First Presbyterian Church also joining. They're going to have a string quartet. That's super awesome. And they're going to have Latino, Black, Arabic, Jewish, Muslim, and Christian leaders offering music, silence, and reflections on the courses of actions that we have to take to curtail gun violence. So that should be really, really interesting. I don't know the cost of the tickets, but they do say that you can contact Alan Friedman. I do have the email, so you can contact Mr. Friedman for more information and ticket prices. And that's going to be tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. Also tomorrow, the last thing that I will be listing, the Triangle Zouk Sunday Social. If you don't know what Zouk is, that's a form of music and a form of dance. And I don't know where it started, but it's popular in the Caribbean, the French Caribbean especially, West Africa, East Africa. It's now getting popular here. And the sound of Zouk is really, you hear it in our R&B and pop music. You might not recognize it for being Zouk, but it's a very, very popular sound. So the Triangle Zouk Sunday Social is going to be held at the Durham Arthur Murray Dance Studio, 410 West Gear Street. That's downtown. It's going to be tomorrow from 6:30 until 9. This is where you learn how to dance the Brazilian form of Zouk. They call it Zouk Lambada. You might have heard of that. So they're going to be dancing to a wide range of music. That should be really, really fun. So admission is $8 at the door, cash, or $10 through PayPal. And I do have the link for you. So you do have to wear a face mask because I think when it comes to Zouk, if I'm not mistaken, I think they dance really close. So you probably want to wear a face mask, especially if you're still worried about COVID. All righty, let's look at the weather. Oh, did I tell you the time? I hope I did. It's from 6:30 until 9 tomorrow. Okay. The weather, it is 73 and it's cloudy right now. It's going to be cloudy all day. There's no rain in the forecast. It's supposed to go up to 85, which means it's going to be very humid. And then tomorrow is going up to 84 with a 60% chance of thunderstorms. So with that, you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I saw the students moving in at NCCU. Oh, I'm wearing the shirt. How about that? Shout out to North Carolina Central University. Saw the students moving in, and I do hope that all the students from pre-K all the way up through college, well, and past college, what do you call it? Post-secondary, whatever you call it. Anyway, I do hope they have a wonderful, wonderful school year. There's nothing like getting a good education. Seriously. Anyway, have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you on Monday at noon for Bull City Hangout. If you could share this out, that would be great so that more people can know what's happening over the weekend in Bull City. So with that, have a beautiful weekend. See you Monday at noon. Ciao for now.